Hey, welcome to Square Body Stuff. I'm Chad, and we're still getting some work done on old Squeaky here. I got quite a bit done this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. And unfortunately, I didn't do any real filming, but I got some pretty cool stuff done. Kind of wish I would have filmed it, but it's a pretty involved deal, and I was using a lot of my brain, and it would just be easier if I just do it without filming. Is easier on me, but that doesn't make good content. So I'm gonna play a little catch up, let you guys know where I'm at now, what I got done, and then we're gonna continue on getting this thing ready for No Name Nationals. Well, as you can see here, I've got my tubing bender all set up, mounted to the floor. Not the best situation because I'm gonna need this bay for other stuff, so I'll have studs sticking out of the floor. I'm gonna cut them down or they're as short as possible, but I'll deal with that the best I can. I may redo those and put female anchors into the concrete that way, and then just put bolts in. It'll be a little bit less sticking up out of there, but anyhow, not a big deal. But I got it set up. I've had this thing for probably 3-4 years and just haven't done anything with it. Haven't really had a need to work with it yet, but now we do. Got it set up. It works great. Even bending the 2-inch tubing, being a hand crank with a short handle, it still worked pretty good. Let me show you what we got done. And the light's not the best in here, but you can kind of see. There's a, we'll call it a roll bar with a harness bar in there. Done a pretty good job. It's been a while since I've bent any tubing, and the last time I done any tubing bending, I had a computer program. I could just plug in my points. You know, I'd say however many inches apart at the base, however many inches up for my first bend, and then up and over for the second bend, and then I'd plot that on the computer program, and it would tell me how many degrees, where to mark it, and all that good stuff. But I had to do it manually. I've got it, I ended up laying it out on my table. I'm not sure if you could see that or not, but I drew it out full scale on my table. Started marking out plotting points and everything, and just so I can make sure I get it right, and it came out pretty good. At least I think so. Not bad for, I guess, a has-been. So anyways, that's as far as I'm going to go with any type of a roll bar or roll cage or anything in this thing for right now, because to go really much further, you know, I need to connect it to the frame, and my floorboards are not in the best of shape. I really need to put new floorboards, new cap supports, all that stuff, rockers, inner and outer rockers. So I'll do that later on down the road, or we'll figure out something. But for right now, just to get us to No Name Nationals and to get our harnesses mounted in, I've got this, and it's you can see I've got it up top. It's mounted to the cab where the old the shoulder mount or the shoulder belts were mounted, and it's just welded down below. So now my next step is, what I'm going to work on in this video, is mounting the seats. Now I already had this one kind of mocked up and tacked in, but I don't like it. It's leaned back a little bit too far, and I need to move it back, but I can't move it back anymore with the angle that it's at because it's hitting the harness bar. So I'm going to redo these mounts and use some angle iron and make it to where I can tilt the seat up a little bit, move it back a couple inches to where everything fits a little bit better. So I'm going to play around with that idea, and after we get that mounted, I'm going to try to, well, my next step will be getting my seatbelt mounts, the harness mounts in the floor. Probably just use some angle iron and weld it to the floor to where I got some tabs to mount the harness to. So that's the plans for right now. If you're not familiar with what No Name Nationals is, it's an event, YouTube event for us YouTubers to go play around. It's at Sykeston, Missouri, It'll be September 30th, the last day of September, first day of October, that weekend. Yeah, Sykeston, Missouri. You can go to the website, check it out. You can get spectator tickets. I think right now they're $15. But you can get tickets the day of when you show up, and I think they'll be $20. But anyways, right now you can get a discount on your tickets if you just want to come spectate, see me or see other YouTubers. I haven't got an official count yet of how many is going to be there, but there's going to be just kind of a car show. There's going to be bracket racing, call out racing. They're going to have I think on Saturday they're going to have a 28.5 class. And Friday night there's going to be a burnout contest. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We've been called out for the burnout contest, just some fun. And then I've called out, or Stumpy called out, Perpetual Projects. So go check out their YouTube channel and check out their I think it's a D100, D150 long bed Dodge truck that they've got a 440 in, and kind of doing some of the similar stuff as far as the truck goes as we're doing. I'm not going as far on some things. He's completely rewiring his truck. He's really good at it, but go check them out. And hopefully we'll see you at No Name Nationals, because we're going to do our best to be there. So if you're curious to what I had going on initially with these seat brackets, is I had this 2x2 by 1/4 inch square tubing. Yeah, it's 1/4 inch, pretty heavy stuff. And I just drilled and tapped the holes for these brackets that came with the seats to bolt into, which would work. It's a pain in the butt to get the seats unbolted, because this bolt here is just, right at the bottom of the seat. Not the ideal setup. It would have worked and been okay, but to get the seat more the way I want it, I'm gonna make some different brackets. I'm gonna get rid of these and use some angle iron to make some possibly semi-adjustable type brackets, or they may not be adjustable, because once I get it set, it's pretty just gonna be set for me to drive it. So that's what we're gonna do. So I've got a piece of 2x2 by I think 1/8 inch angle iron. I'm gonna cut it up, make some pieces out of it for brackets. I'll have to trim it down to fit inside the slot on the bottom side of this seat, but it'll be a whole lot sturdier than those really thin brackets that these seats came with. That wasn't good. Brand new camera. I set it up on a tripod. So let's take these brackets. I'm going to make them the same length. That away. Don't have to worry about anything there. I'll cut 4 of these, and then we'll have to cut it down to where at least this leg, or one of the legs, is the same width as this, so it fits up into the seat. Alright, now that I got them all cut, I got 4 of them at 13 inches, 4 of them at 12 inches. These are the ones going to be mounted to the truck. So I'm going to cut this leg off of these angle iron to match this width so it fits up in the seat. I set up my square and run a scribe line down through here. Alright, now we got them all cut down. I'm gonna make some holes in them. I'll lay them out 2 3/4, 6 1/2, and 10 1/4. I think I got it pretty much where I want it. Got a little bit of room between the back and the bar. The only problem is my switches may be a little hard to reach whenever I'm strapped in. The shifter's fine. I may heat this shifter up and bend it back a little bit. Give me another couple inches back this way so I'm not having to reach at all. I think it'll work. My legs aren't cramped up, my arms aren't cramped up. And I can't shut the door all the way, my light in the way, but seems about right. Yeah, it may not be the bestest thing in the world, but it'll be alright. I got it welded up. I just got it tacked in right now. See if I can flip around to the other side. You can see what's going on there. Maybe a little sketchy-ish. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be pretty solid. It's gonna be a lot better than the factory seat was, kind of flopping around because it was missing a bolt and whatever. And I'll have the harnesses. I'll have 5-point. I still yet gotta make my mounts for the lap bar or lap belt and the crotch belt, and I'm gonna have to find some more material because I was planning on using that angle iron that I just used every lick of it up on these brackets. So I'm gonna have to go get some more or scrounge around in my pile and see if I can maybe find some somewhere. I'm sure I got something that'll work. It may be a little bit smaller angle iron, but anyways, yeah, because this little guy right here is all I got left of that what I had. So I'm gonna get the passenger side mounted in. I've already got the brackets, everything made up, set up, and floors cleaned up. I'll get it tacked in, and then I'm gonna pull the seats back off the brackets, weld everything up, vacuum it out, clean it up. I don't know if I'm going to paint anything right now. I don't need paint where I'm going. We're just And look at the rest of the truck. I know paint will protect it, keep it from rusting, but I don't know. It may just be a mismatched kaleidoscope of colors, because I really don't want to have to buy paint right now. Not because I can't afford it, it's just lazy. Just feeling plumb lazy. I just want to get this thing kind of wrapped up, get the seats in, and be done with it. I could always pull them back out some other day and redo the floors and all that stuff, so we may just wait till then. I don't know. But anyhow, let's get that seat in and see what it looks like with 2 racing seats. Yep, finally got it all done. Both seats are in, and I got a little bonus that you might not have been expecting. Had something I've been kicking around for a while. I thought it'll work out perfect in this situation. Had me a square body console just sitting around, so I said I'll put it in there, and that way we'll have a cup holder and some place to put some stuff. Yeah, the seats come out pretty good. I like the way they sit. Now I just need to start working on the harnesses. I appreciate you guys watching. We're gonna end off here. I've got some other stuff to do, so tomorrow I'll be working on putting in the harnesses and who knows what else. So until next time, y'all keep your square bodies rolling. We'll catch you later.